I will appear before you like the tongues of flames.
Now we'll see this is a, Parmala, you can explain
Yep,
if you like this one again.
sure. As you've
We are live on
seen,
YouTube now. Sorry.
Okay.
thank you, Baya.
Thank you, Baya.
As you can see, the highlighted areas, the colorful, vibrant colors in the middle of the hands and palm, and also the feet and on top of your head. Next slide, Baya. Thank you.
Okay, now we will see this chakra. Oh, yeah, this you explain,
Yeah,
Parmala.
that's the transection. That's the horizontal section of our brain. Looks like a lotus, and you can see that they're a bundle of live flames. When our when our energy centers are energized, when the Kundalini rises, we feel that the bundle of flames are exactly what we see in the picture. Over to you, Nageshwari.
Yeah, thank you. Baya, next slide. Now we will see this attributes of this Sahasrara Chakra. Color is all colors. It represents all colors, and elements, all elements, because the Sahasrara Chakra is like all the essence of all the energy centers in our body. So in our head, we have called Shakti Pithas. Each chakra will be representing. So if I say the heart chakra will be on the top of the head, Swadhisthana in the back of the head, and center of the back of the head is Muladhara chakra. Like that, all they have the seats of the each energy center in our head. So the elements are all elements. Planet, it represents Pluto, and the stone is pearl. The qualities are integration and self-realization, thoughtless awareness state. And the organs it look after is the limbic area. So these are the few attributes. And then next slide, we'll see. Also, at this level, we begin to experience a deeper sense of connection and oneness in Sahasrara Chakra. In this slide, let's have a look about obstructions and what remedies we have in Sahaja Yoga to improve our Sahasrara Chakra. So few of the obstacles are, as you can see, too much tension from ego or superego. That's where our candling and ice treatment will come into the picture. Because the liver gets too hot, the ego balloon will pop up. So we have to cool down our liver. We do the ice treatment and foot soaks. And superego, when you dwell in the past or lethargic and heaviness, that's where the superego balloons come. So they put pressure on the Sahasrara. So to avoid that, we do candling to get rid of the lethargy, and then use the ice pack to get rid of the ego. So for all this, the best remedy is the warm foot soak and the meditate regularly morning and evening. The other obstacles are too many thoughts that close Agnya Chakra, which is our last but one, mistrust and self-doubt, and doubt of the existence of God, absence of feeling of vibrations in Sahasrara Chakra or in the body. So the best things are meditating regularly morning and evening, and then foot soaks, candling, and ice pack are very important based on how you feel, heat or lethargic. And protect your head from excessive heat or cold. Massage the scalp regularly with almond oil or coconut oil in summer. So these are the few remedies in Sahaja Yoga. Next, we will now go through a simple technique to help relax and balance the Sahasrara. Now sit comfortably, hands open, attention at the top of your head. Gently bow your head slightly forward so that neck remains relaxed. Now take a few slow deep breaths. Close your eyes. Deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. We do a few times. Relax your body. Take long, deep breaths in and out. Couple more. The Sahasrara Chakra, the main thing here is to surrender to the divine power, divine energy, which is Kundalini in you. We need to have complete faith and surrendering towards this energy. Then it's very easy to open up our Sahasrara Chakra, and easily we can get into thoughtlessly awareness state. Now gently take your right hand, take on top of your head, press the scalp, and pull the fingers backwards so that there will be pressure on your scalp. Here we take the affirmations silently. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please help me stay in the present. And please help me come into thoughtlessly awareness state. Just relax your head, relax your body. Don't feel any tension or pressure. And now we switch our hands. Bring the right hand in your lap and left hand top of the head. Again, bend your head a little bit down so that there won't be any strain on the neck. Pull your fingers up so that there will be pressure on the Sahasrara Chakra or on your head. Again, we take affirmations here. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please help me stay in the present. And please help me come into thoughtlessly awareness state. Say it from your heart. You are asking your own Mother Kundalini. She is the most loving, understanding energy in us. So whatever you ask for your spiritual ascent, she will give you. She will understand you. Now slowly bring your hand back in your lap. Keep the attention on top of your head. Now we keep in this state for a few minutes with the help of gentle music. If you get any thoughts, say, I forgive. I forgive. If you need, you can put your hand back on the head and bring it down. Please gently open your eyes and remain in a meditative state as you listen to Shri Mataji's talk about Sahasrara Chakra and her recounting experience of opening Sahasrara Chakra. During the video, please keep your hands open and be in the thoughtlessly awareness state.
The Sahasrara Chakra, integration and silence. What if your mind could fall completely silent and you could experience reality beyond thought? In this lecture, Her Holiness Shri Mataji, founder of Sahaja Yoga, explains the Sahasrara Chakra, which is the seventh center of our subtle system, is located in the fontanelle area of the head. Shri Mataji reveals how the Kundalini, our inner mother, rises through the 6 chakras to awaken this final center, bringing about self-realization and illuminating the brain. Through meditation, this awakening leads to a state of thoughtless awareness, mental silence, where truth is directly experienced beyond thinking. In this state, our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual being become fully integrated, bringing deep inner peace and connection with the divine.
And today I'll be telling you about the last center of Sahasrara. So, this last center, the Sahasrara, is contained in the limbic area of the brain. Our head is like a coconut. The coconut has the hair and then a hard nut and then a black covering, and inside is white shell of coconut, and inside is the space, the water. In the same way our brain is made. That's why coconut is called as Shri Phala. Is the fruit of the power that is Shri. Shri power is the right side power, and the left side power is the Lalita power. So we have 2 chakras. Left side here is the Lalita and right side here is the Shri chakra. These 2 chakras are working out the right side Mahasaraswati's power and left side Mahakali's powers. Now the central power is the Kundalini. That has to rise and penetrate through different chakras, enter into the limbic area and enlighten the 7 pithas, seats of these 7 chakras. So it penetrates through 6 chakras enters into the limbic area, enlightens all the 7 pithas in the brain, which are placed along the midline of the limbic area. So we started from the back, is placed here. At the back is the Muladhara Chakra. Around it is the Swadhisthana. Then is the Nabhi. Then the heart. Then the Vishuddhi, and then the Agya. So all these 6 centers are combining to make the 7th center. This is a very important point which we should know. Now the Shri Chakra is the right side working and the Lalita Chakra is the left side working. So when the Kundalini doesn't rise, then we do with our right side our physical and mental activities. So our brain is doing right side activity, and that's why our brain is like Shri Phala. Sahasrara is actually the assemblage of these 6 chakras and is a hollow space. On the sides of it there are 1000 nadis, and when the light penetrates into the limbic area, then the enlightenment of these nadis take place. And you can see them as flames, very gentle flames burning. And these flames have all the 7 colors that you see in the Vibgyor. But the last one ultimately becomes again integrated, and it is a crystal clear flame. All these 7 lights ultimately become crystal clear. So you have Sahasrara with 1000 petals, as they call it. But if you cut the brain in a transverse section or horizontal section, you will be able to see that all these nerves are built like this along the limbic area. All of them are like a petal. And if you cut it like this, you will find that there are many nerves in every bundle of nerves. So when it is enlightened, you can see Sahasrara as a burning bundle of flames. So when the enlightenment of the Kundalini takes place in the brain, then the truth is perceived through your brain. That's why it's called as Satya Khand, means you start seeing the truth perceived by your brain. Because so far, whatever you see through your brain is not the truth. What you see is just the outer side. Say you can see the colors. You can see the different aesthetics of the colors. You can see the quality of the thing. But you cannot say whether this carpet has been used by some saint, You cannot say whether this is made by a devil or a divine person. You cannot say that this gentleman, is he a good person or he is an evil person. You cannot say if this deity has come out of the Mother Earth or not. Also, you cannot say about any person who is your relation whether he is a good relation or a bad relation, or what sort of a person he is, whether he goes to wrong people or to the right people, whether he has connections with the wrong side or with good side. Here good means divine. So actually you do not know anything about divinity with your mind. Nothing. Nothing. It's impossible for you to judge a person about his divinity unless and until the Kundalini reaches at least this part, which is the limbic area. You cannot make out whether a person is real or not, whether a guru is real or not. Because divinity cannot be perceived through your brain unless and until this light of your spirit shines into it. Now the spirit is expressed in the heart, is reflected in the heart. The center of the spirit, we can say, is in the heart. But actually the seat of spirit is above, here. That is the spirit, what we call, of the God Almighty, whom you call Parvardigar, you call him Sadashiva, or you can call him the Rahim, and you can call him by many names which are said about the Lord who is God Almighty. Niranjan, they call it Nirahankar, every sort of words which start with Nira, Nihi. Now at every center in the body you receive a different type of joy. Every center has a different type of joy, and there are names for every types of joy you receive at every center when the Kundalini rises. But when the Kundalini comes into the Sahasrara, then the joy you receive is called as Nirananda. Nirananda. Now Ni means nothing else but Ananda. Nirananda. Also surprising, my name is Neera. Also in my family I am called as Neera. And Neera also means Mary, Mariam. Because it means marine. Neera is water. Neera means water in Sanskrit language. It is called as Niranand in the brain. And this stage ultimately unfolds. First, what you know is the Satya, is the truth. What is this another gentleman is suffering from? That you see on your fingers. First you see your fingers. With your attention, you know what chakras, what fingers are catching, with your attention. Then with your brain, you can depict what center it is catching. Because if you say this finger, that doesn't mean it is Vishuddhi chakra. But your brain then says it is Vishuddhi. And that depicts it that this fellow is suffering from the troubles of the Vishuddhi chakra. But still it is rational. Because you see what finger it catches and then you say. But when the Satya Khanda or the Sahasrara unfolds itself more, you don't have to think about it, you just say it. Then there is no difference between your chitta and your satya. The enlightened chitta and the enlightened brain become one. There is no problem at all for such a person. There is no need to see on the fingers, no need to say anything on the fingers and then depict it through brain, which you have learnt in Sahaja Yoga. That if you find something wrong here, it means Agya. That's not necessary. You just say Agya. And you just say it and it is there. Then it unfolds more. First, it is integrated with, as I said, chitta. Then when it gets absolutely integrated with the spirit, then whatever you say is the truth. You just say it, it is so. That is how this brain unfolds into 3 new dimensions. First, it depicts the truth through logical conclusions, because I have told you that if this finger is catching, then it is Vishuddhi. And then you ask the person, have you got a problem here? He says yes. Then you believe in me, and then you believe that this is the Vishuddhi chakra which is showing is true. This is the logical conclusion. In a way, that you have experimented, you are seeing, you are still doubting whether mother says it's true or not, and then you are sure, yes, it is so. We have seen this is Vishuddhi chakra. So, the truth becomes logically acceptable to this brain. But still, there is the brain working out on its gross level. Then the second stage, as I told you, where you believe, you know for definite that this means Vishuddhi chakra, no doubt about it. Nobody, then we start, Nirvikalpa has started, when there is no doubt about me or Sahaja Yoga. But then the new unfolding starts within. For that, one has to do meditation. In humility, one has to do meditation. And then also for this new dimension where your chitta itself becomes merged into your brain or into the enlightened brain, for that one has to very honestly and humbly surrender to Sahaja Yoga. Now what do we do when we get our vibrations? We have different reactions. Some people do not even understand the value of vibrations. Some people try to learn what it means. And some people suddenly think, oh, now they are realized souls, they can go on giving realizations, this, that. They go on a ride of an ego trip. When they go on a ride of an ego trip, then they find that they have failed and they have to come back. From the very beginning they start. It's like the game of snake and ladder. So, the reaction to vibration should be a very humble, receptive reaction. Now, on the gross level, because as I told you that the brain is the one which holds the father in it. So, if we commit any sins against the father, then this unfoldment in the brain takes some time. So we start reading books. And though people have told that first see the vibrations and then read the book, still we say, oh, what's wrong? We should read other books. You go down again. Snake and ladder, as I said. That is one of the snakes. We think that what is the need to do meditation? I have no time, I have this thing, that thing. You do not progress. But if you are honest about Sahaja Yoga and about your seeking, you don't know how much God looks after you. Anybody who tries to do any harm to you will be very badly harmed and removed from your path. God protects you out and out, and He looks after you with complete attention and care. And He is so loving that description of His compassion cannot be given in words, but can be only felt and understood. Now the problem is, people who are dishonest are, because of their background sometimes, because of their education, because of their upbringing, or maybe because they are cowards. But there is also another thing that can make you dishonest, is your purva janmas, and that's how you take your birth and your kundali is made like that. But after realization, those people who are of a great valor and great strength ascend so fast that all the problems of the stars, all the problems of your nakshatras and all that, constellations, everything disappears. And you become a Sahajogi, means a newly born, absolutely a different personality. It has nothing to do from where you have come. Like an egg becoming a beautiful bird. So this Kundalini, when it arrives here, the first hurdle the Kundalini has to enter into Sahasrara is Ekadasha Rudra, is here. There are 11 Rudra Shaktis, 11 destroying Shaktis placed here. 5 on this side, 5 on the other side, and 1 in the center. These are obstruction within us, built by 2 kinds of sins we commit. If we bow our head to wrong type of gurus and submit ourselves to their vicious ways, then we develop Rudra problems on the left hand side. These 5 go out. If you have, I think it's the other way around. If you have bowed, because I've never bowed to anybody wrong, so I don't know what to say. The mistake comes from there. If you bow to someone who is a wrong type of a person and who is anti-God, then the problem comes on this side of the thing, on the right side. If you have the sense that I can look after myself, I'm my own guru, who can teach me, I don't want to listen to anybody, and I don't believe in God, who is God, I just don't care for God. All such feeling, if you have, then your right side doesn't catch, but the left side catches. Because right side moves this side and the left side this side. So these 10 things, and one is Virata Vishnu, because also in the stomach we have got 10 Guru Sthanas and one that of Vishnu. So the seeking is also wrong, as well as these 10 Gurus are there. Then you develop this Ekadasha Rupa. When this thing is set in within you, as I said, one on this side, one on that side. So those people who are bound to wrong type of people develop a temperament or a kind of a personality which is very vulnerable for incurable diseases like cancer and all that. You may develop cancer or any such disease. Those who are bound to wrong type of people. Now those who think I am better than anybody else, I don't care for God, I don't want God, I have nothing to do, all such people develop the left side Ekadasha. And left side Ekadasha is extremely dangerous too, because such people develop the problems of the right side, heart attacks, physically I am saying, and all other problems of the right side. So one of the greatest hurdles of Kundalini entering into Sahasrara is this Ekadasha Rupa, which comes from void. And which covers the Medha, is the plate of the brain. And that is how it cannot enter into the limbic area. Even those who have been to wrong gurus, if they have reached right conclusion and surrendered themselves to Sahaja Yoga, accepting their mistakes and saying that I am my own guru, they can be cured. And those who have been thinking that I am above all, I don't believe in God, who is God, I don't believe in any prophets or anything against God or prophets is the same. Anti-God personality who talks like that, who develops the problems, gets alright if he humbles down himself and accepts Sahaja Yoga is the only way of entering into the super consciousness. I have seen people who have been tantrikas are being saved. I have seen people who have done all kinds of wrong things have been saved. Those people who were members of very funny, strange organizations have been saved. But it is very difficult to convince anyone that whatever they are doing has been wrong and they should come to right path. So, a star came to play its part called Pluto. And this star is the one which has brought cancer disease, because Pluto is the one that cures cancer or all such diseases which are incurable. So those people who just go headlong into wrong paths suffer from funny type of heart troubles, palpitations, insomnia, vomitings, giddiness, all sorts of, we can say, irrelevant talking. It is a very serious thing to go to a wrong guru and bow to him. Sahasrara becomes a closed area for such a person. The persons who are against Sahaja Yoga have a very strong Sahasrara, like a nut, in the sense that it's such a strong shell that you cannot just break it. It's a strong shell, like a thick nut. Even if you want to use a hammer, you cannot break it. Today, the time has come that you have to recognize Sahaja Yoga. You have to. You did not recognize any saints, any prophets, anyone, any incarnations. But today the condition is that you have to recognize. If you do not recognize it, your Sahasrara cannot be open, because this is the time when the Sahasrara was open and you have to have your realization. So it's a very important thing that you have to recognize Sahaja Yoga. Now the essence of Sahasrara is integration. In Sahasrara, all the chakras are there, so all the deities get integrated. And you can feel their integration. That means when you get your Kundalini in Sahasrara, your mental, emotional, and your spiritual, everything being becomes one. Your physical being also merges into it. Then you have no problem as to, yes, I love mother, but I'm sorry, I have to steal this money. Yes, I know, I recognize mother. Yes, I know she's great, but I can't help it. I have to tell her lies. Or I have to do this wrong thing because, after all, I can't help it. There is no compromise with me. It has to be completely integrated. Your dharma should be corrected. You cannot do anything wrong and then say, I am a Sahaja Yogi. You cannot. But for this, the strength comes from within. Your spirit strengthens you. You must just put in your willpower that, yes, let my spirit act. And then you start acting according to the spirit. Once you start acting according to the spirit, you find you have no slavery of anything. You become samarth, means equal to your meanings. Samartha, also samarth means powerful personality. So you develop that powerful personality which has no temptations, which has no wrong ideas, which has no catches, no problems. But people who are sneaky, sly, try to play some tricks, are really harming themselves, not Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga is going to be, it has been and will be. Is going to be established. Even if there are 10 people in the boat, God is not bothered. It's only my botheration as a mother. As a mother, I want many people to come up in the boat. But don't try to jump back by doing all dishonest things. So this is what it is simple, that you are integrated. By integration, you get the power to do what you understand, and you have power to feel happy with what you understand. So you come to a stage where you develop this Nirananda.
Now we will see another short video of opening up Sahasrara Shri Mataji, which is like 4 minutes video. Let's have a look. Chirag Bhaiya, can we play that video, please?
And it happened that I really saw Sahasrara. There's a difference between your Sahasrara and mine. I saw the Sahasrara, which is the Sahasrara opening out. And the utterance were just like grapes, rounded grapes, not white grapes, but rounded grapes. Rounded, beautifully colorful grapes of different colors. Because I saw so many permutations and combinations of these. Which opened out too. And as if every petal was individually absolutely complete and perfect, but so integrated at the base. And the way it opened out, and the movement was so rhythmic and so harmonic. There was no problem. Such a harmony was between, no fluctuation anywhere, as if they were dancing to a tune. It opened up. And the colors all spread out their light around the aura. And in the center I saw the Agya, the you can say the sun color. And all the chakras were there, also emitting light. But the chakras were dark shades. They were emitting so dark that they were all looking blackish, so dark, sort of condensed color they had. And they were also emitting light all over. And the light, as soon as the whole thing opened out, the light actually spread out. And then I said, just down. It can be done. So first I had to open out my Sahasrara. Then your Sahasraras could be opened out. And then I felt that a tremendous flow on my face started. So much rain even upon me. My own face, like torrential rain is upon me. I think you were so drenched in that joy. Thinking I was lost. Absolutely lost. So I felt that the whole creation is now sounding with that universal consciousness. Everything was finished. Only the joy was permitted.
Every person can experience this state with regular meditation, and by allowing the Kundalini to open the Sahasrara, this connection establishes naturally, and over time it becomes a living experience within us. We would like to thank each and every one of you for being part of this series. Do continue meditating daily, even for a short time in the morning and evening. With regular practice, you may begin to notice changes not just within, but also in how you feel physically and emotionally. We will be coming back with another series soon to go deeper into this state of thoughtless awareness.
We are here to support you in your meditation journey. You can continue using the resources shared, including the recorded session on YouTube and local classes which are freely available. Feel free to jump into www.freemeditations.com.au/online or classes. We will finish here for today and we will be back soon with the next series. Until then, try to meditate regularly. Continue to balance yourself with simple Sahaja Yoga techniques that we've learned in the past few weeks. The music will continue for a few more minutes, and feel free to stay back and keep your hands open and enjoy the thoughtless state of mind. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Have a peaceful evening and have a good night.
Good night, everyone.